Okay, we're back with some more Forex training. This is Tone Setter, the cryptocurrency channel. But we're gonna talk about some Forex right now. I'm gonna drop some more nuggets on you guys. Just in case you didn't really get it on the first one. That was kind of like a rough draft, you could say. Okay. So I want to talk about bull power and relative strength versus money flow and volume, as we can see here. I'm trying to get it to adjust. I'm trying to get it in a little closer so you can see, but I'm going to use my mouse. Okay. Let me get it right. Okay, there we go. Right here at the bottom, this is bull power in numbers. This is the volume. The next one up, volume right here, and this is the money flow. And this is the relative strength. Okay, as you can see, the charts, the indicated charts right here that I use to help formulate my strategy so that I can produce or generate money on an hourly basis on the foreign exchange. And right now I've been in this signal for about almost 2 hours. So you can see where the asking price is about right. See this line right here, this dotted hash line. This is where I came in, and I'm going to show you. I came in about 9 something. So I came in. It had already started bullish. It started a bullish after the trend right here. The heck of the trend. The trend was going back and forth, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's up is the black, white is the down or bearish. And I got in about right here. I came in about right here. Okay, which the asking price then was probably about 144 and some change. Now go back to what on my last video that I posted. I looked at the trend and see it was already like 2,000. It was a 2,000 point spread in a sense, because I'm going off of my vertical line, my vertical scale right here, with the numbers going into the 10,000 tenths. So it was about right here, and the highest was about up here in this area. So it was about a 2,000 spread. Okay, so so let me get more in depth. If you have a laptop, which is a lot better, because you can see right now, this is where I am right now at the 11 o'clock in the morning hour, and she's up. Look at it, she's up big. So therefore, I'm producing a lot right now. That's a nice candlestick right there, and it has a little wick on it. As you can see, the wick on this one, this is like 9 o'clock. So this is 8:30. It's 9 o'clock. This is 10. It's about 8:30, almost 9. This is 9, and this is 10 o'clock hour where it bearished a little bit, but I stayed in it, and now I'm back up again. Okay, so and I have produced. I have really put some. Had a nice little. I got a nice little money flow going on here. So you can see the money. So let's take a look at the strength. Look at the strength index. It's going up, as well as the money flow. And now, the reason why I'm saying relative strength index and bull power is because they kind of go in the same, because I like to buy. Now, I'm not much of a seller, but even though sellers can use this strategy as well, because it's a good indicator versus the money flow and volume. And let me break this down, why the money flow and volume is one and the same. Because the money flow, it does not indicate whether it's going to go up or down, as well as the volume. The volume is the traffic. The money flow is how much money is flowing into this signal at on an hourly basis, because I do it by the hour. And as you can see, I put the mouse on the line of the money flow. As you can look and see right here, it tells you this tells you the strength of the money flow as you go as you put it on the line. See, that's when and right now it's at 55.99075, and see that's pretty good for me. When it's up that high, that means there's a lot of cash flowing through this signal right now. And why? Because the indicator and also the volume is telling me that at that point there was a high level of volume. Now I'm looking at this right here. This is hours ago, or maybe a day or so ago. I don't know. Let me take a look. This is back on the 15th. So on the 15th, look at that. Look at the green lines. That tells you was a good volume of traffic for the buyers. As a matter of fact, it was like over 11,000 people. It was 11,000 people. It has a the value of that traffic was 11,411 people. And also, when I go to the RSI, which is the relative strength index, it tells me that the value of the strength was at 51. Like right now, this is all on the 15th now, but right now it's at almost 60. It's at 59.8. And so therefore, when I go down to the bottom of the bullish, and see when you put your mouse on the hashes, it tells you what it was at that recorded time, and the value was 0.270. Now, the thing about the bull, you do not want to buy in when it's in the negative. You don't want to buy in when the relative strength is below 45. And you really want to get it when it's 50, because when it's at 45, it could be volatile, especially if you get a lot of traffic and you got a weak bull power. Because see, it's on the upside of the bull power. This is let me just give you an example where the bull power was weak. See, look at that. That was weak right there. This is the 19th of June. It was weak that during all these hours right here, the 19th. See, because it's on the downside according to the line. It's on the downside, so it wasn't a good time to buy. Even though it was green, it was a high volume of traffic, but there was no bull power for you to buy. I would not buy in right here. So now let's take a look at where I am today and look at my bull power. See, 3 hours in a row. 3 hours in a row. This is 8 o'clock where it was okay, and this is the hour before, about 7 something. Right here, it was okay, but it was on the upside. But look at the strength of the bull power. That's why I'm still in here profiting money as we speak. And see, it was a lot of volatility. See, I had some green lines here, but still, the strength of the volume is a lot. It's a lot of people that's trying to stop this the movement from going up when it's red. Oh, that's something I gotta call every time. So yes, hold on. I'm gonna have to call him back. I'm sorry. I'm gonna finish this because this is not gonna take long. Okay, so yeah, this is where I am right now. Currently, I'm in the profits. I'm good because I'm a buyer. So let's go over this again. This is a real quick strategy because it all based on your own instincts or intuition. You got to sit here and guess, because I've been watching. I studied this particular signal and bar graph. I watched it last night up until the early mornings, and then I went to sleep and I woke up and it was all because it was just trending right here, and I saw where it was at its peak. Look, because really that's the peak, and look how it went down. And see, like I say, buy low, sell high. Here we go. Look at it. And now it's going back up, and I'm in profits. So it's relative strength and bull power versus money flow and volume, which is right here. You got those two in the middle, and I got the bull at the bottom and the relative strength up top. It don't matter how you organize them. I try to keep the two together, but But this is the way I did it, so it doesn't matter. So let's take a look at where I am right now, just to kind of show you on why I'm profiting. Because the relative strength is at 59.99, almost at 60. That's good. The bull power is at 0.416. 0.416 is not in the negative, so that's a good thing. When it's in the negative, I'm telling you now, when it's in the negative, there's no power in buying. You're better off selling. And look at the volume. The traffic is only at 6,600. So that's kind of that. See, when it gets up in the 10,000 or whatnot, 66,000 is good. But when it really gets up in the 10,000s and you have these high numbers, with the bull and the relative strength, it's good. And then let's take a look at the money flow. The money flow is at 56.1. Now I just want to give you a comparison of when it was low but high volume. But see, when it was low, it was at 27.3, and this is going back to the 15th again. Okay, so I'm not trying to confuse you with the dates, but I'm just letting you know when it was at a low point. Let's check the low point. Let's check this low point right here. See where it went down at right here. Look at follow the mouse. See where it was down at, and let's look at the money flow right here. Let's take that little dip, okay? And you got it at 3.4787. See that's weak money flow. So that's why it was more of a seller's market if you caught it right. But I just wanted to give you all this quick strategy. I have to make a phone call. Remember, check the vertical scale. Check the vertical scale. Look at the spread between the two. If you have 1,000 or more between the spread from the high point, which is right here, which is the high point, and where it dropped significantly, and then it starts to trend. You can't try to catch the trend. Try to catch the hours of the foreign exchanges, which you have Japan, Euro, United States. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check those. But then you got your relative strength, your bull power, and then in the middle right here you have your money flow and you have your volume. Okay? So relative strength, bull power versus money flow and volume.